Welcome to
There we go.
Twisted Hooks Tavern Tuesday.
Episode 7.
Episode number 7.
7.
Yeah, bro.
What do you think about 7 episodes?
I think that I think it's awesome, actually.
Yeah.
And we keep getting more viewers. We keep getting more reviews. We keep getting more questions, and we're like we're growing and just growing and growing
And growing.
and growing. So
it's good.
It's GUD good.
Yes, sir.
Roger that.
Get out of here. Trying to get this guy set up. There we go.
Every week at the beginning of the show, we do a cheers.
We do cheers.
To my brother.
My brother.
My brother. Cheers.
Cheers.
If you guys watched episode 6 last week, you'll know that we were at the Kayak store out in Hartselle.
Let me look at this, make sure
Make sure you got it going right.
that it's public.
Okay, that'd be GUD good.
I know I clicked it for sure, but I don't see anybody on here yet. Oh. Never mind.
There we go. If you missed it, we just did our cheers, which is what we normally do.
Yeah.
And then if you watched episode 6 last week, you'll know that we were at the Kayak store out in Hartselle with Tony.
Yeah.
I love that episode, man.
That was a good time.
It was great.
And Tony's a good dude to be around.
Absolutely.
He's got a passion for kayaks, passion for fishing. I mean, it was just a good day.
And a passion to help people. That's what kind of, I think we had met Tony once before, maybe twice before, but we really hadn't spent a lot of time with him and talked to him. But it was, evident that he really wants to help people. He's like, if you watch the episode, he was like, man, if you don't even buy a kayak from me, here's what you want. Here's what you need to know.
Right.
And that's cool, man.
You don't have to buy it from him. He just wants to make sure you get what you want.
Right. That's that.
Hi to Mom and Scott and Tracy, all from the Iowa crew.
The Iowa crew. What's up, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But, Dean enjoyed himself, too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think he had a good time. He told us after we went off alive that it was that he really enjoyed the show. Somebody in the comments last week said we should do that once a month.
Once a month?
Yeah. I mean, I'm if Tony's good with it, I'm good with it.
I don't know why not.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Get over there. I don't know how it works for Tony's schedule. That's really up to him. But I would love to go back and do more episodes from the Kayak store.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
I like that joint.
I do too, man. It was really cool. The knowledge that he has about all of it is second to none.
No, he's been doing it for a long time.
Way long time. Yeah. So if you are in the kayak market, he sold the kayak. We were there 15 minutes, y'all, and he sold the kayak. From
the time he unlocked the doors.
Yeah.
Boom.
Got the sale, loaded it up, made those folks happy. It was a win.
Laura's here too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
What's up, girl?
Hey, how you doing? So yeah, if you're in the market for a kayak, not sure where, got questions, if we can answer them, we'll be happy to help you, of course.
Most definitely.
But Tony's your guy. You know what I mean? You can get you what you want. He's got multiple brands. He's got the knowledge on those brands.
He sells the brand that matters.
Right. The new canoe.
Yeah.
You can do
in a new canoe.
That's right. That's right. So yeah, if you're in the market, go see Tony. He will hook you up. You get the pun there? He will hook you up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
Solid.
Oh boy. Our jokes are bad.
Yeah, we're awful. Just overlook that. There'll be plenty more as tonight goes on.
I'm sure.
So last weekend we had the casting for Kaylee.
We did.
PFK Foundation, Prayers for Kaylee Foundation. NACA had joined up with PFK and through the Casting for Kaylee tournament.
That's right.
And
in the midst of all this shit,
yeah,
as they say,
midst of all this.
In the midst of all this shit.
Right.
Instead of saying, in the midst of the coronavirus
Or
or
the Rona.
COVID-19 or in the midst of all this shit.
Now it's all just the shit.
The shit.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. But dude, Saturday morning was flipping cold.
We got a Joey Hedrick,
What's
new
up,
to
Joey?
the feed, first time listener, first time caller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New to the feed. What's
man.
up, guys?
What's
What's
up?
up with you, Joey?
I like it.
How you doing, man? Doing good? Let us know. What's up, Chris Marks?
Scott's cooking dinner and listening to us talk about fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah. He has no idea what the F we're doing.
We don't know what the F we're doing either, Scott. This is all just, it's all just,
We're the everyday fishermen.
yeah.
Yeah.
We
We're
like-
no one special. We just, we like to drink.
Yeah.
We like to talk.
Yeah.
Shit.
Mostly.
And people were like, you guys should record your shit because it's funny.
Yeah.
So we were like, I
Okay.
mean, why record it? That's too much work. Let's just go live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here we are. Great minds think alike, bro.
Scott's got his whiskey.
Yeah.
Me too, brother.
Yeah, I got my Yingling.
Again, I'm not sponsored by him, but one day, maybe. Old JD up there.
Yeah.
That's what I'm drinking.
Yeah. I got my Pottsville, Pennsylvania Yingling.
Oldest American brewery.
That's damn right. But yeah, dude, it was freaking cold. Freaking cold Saturday morning.
Clint, I got it live on the right account this week. I did. I truly apologize for that last week because I had no idea I was still in my account.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all good, man.
That's what happens.
We're human. We make mistakes, right?
Weather last week sucked nuts.
Bad. Like, it was cold.
And I don't think it was like that cold everywhere. I think it was just us.
I don't know.
I don't
man.
know.
I don't know. But
There was like
about 9 o'clock in the
2
morning.
foot white caps
Oh,
in this
yeah.
tiny little cove that we were sitting in.
The wind
like
was
tiny
ridiculous.
cove.
Ridiculous. Wind would not stop.
No.
Of course, if you get wet on the
Lord.
water, you get wet. Like if you do like what I did, which is I have waterproof boots, and they're only good if you stay in water below the top of those waterproof boots.
Yeah.
I did not do that.
No.
No. So I got wet feet, and of course the wind's blowing. You get your hands wet. Okay. Cold wind equals colder.
Yeah.
Yeah. And about 9 o'clock in the morning, we decided that we were going to go back to Jeremy's Jeep and warm up for a little bit because neither our feet nor hands were working.
Yeah.
at this
No.
point.
Not at all.
Yeah, not real good.
I almost fell in the water getting out of my kayak because my foot was so cold it wouldn't bend.
Yeah.
And that was because my waterproof socks that I've had for, a year and a half are no longer waterproof. My feet were wet and cold too.
Yeah. We decided to load them up. We were going to try, like I said, the wind would not stop. So we were going to load them up. We were going to get warm. We were going to get the feeling back in our hands and feet.
Scott Adkins is back.
What's up, Scott?
Yeah, he's back. Scott Adkins and I have been talking offline about he has ordered all the things that it needs to light up his F-12.
There you go.
And I assume at some point in the very near future, he'll be like Jeremy.
Yeah.
When we working.
Right?
Yeah. That's kind of how I feel. But it's cool because I like doing it.
Shannon join. What's up, babe?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, Scott Hines says so Scott is a ER doc, trauma doc. He's tubed 6 patients, which I don't know what that means, and put in central lines. Now, I do know that that's bad, okay? Central line, no bueno, senor. He said the CAT scans of these patients are like nothing he's ever seen.
Really?
I mean, let's see.
I mean,
Post a pic, Scott. I want to see some x-rays. CAT scans.
I don't know if he could do that.
Probably not.
Probably not. That'd probably be the HIPAA violation type of shit.
Joey says he's got no kayak yet, but his raft is doing a good job when he ain't bank fishing. He is a Yangling man,
Yes.
and he said, give Dos Equis Amber a try, bro.
Yeah?
I have. I'll say it's okay.
yeah.
It's okay if you can't find a Yangling.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have to have a second,
I'm just saying.
that'd be your beer. You know what I mean?
Clint says you need some waiters.
Yep, you are
Yep.
100% correct.
I've told him that.
100%
Now I have
correct.
waders, and I didn't wear them because the water temp is supposed to be like 66, 67 degrees. Had gone down quite a bit, so I didn't take my waders because I thought the water was going to be warmer, and two, the weather was going to be a little better. Because it didn't say any of that stuff when we looked at the weather the night before.
Oh, Shannon says it's both of us ladies tuned in. Hey, y'all. Sorry, I didn't know that.
Both the old
Hey,
ladies in
yeah.
the kitchen
Hey, Shannon.
doing some
Hey,
prep.
Amanda. Doing some what?
Prep.
Prep work?
Prep.
Prep.
Cleaning.
Yeah.
Or cooking and... Or preparing to cook and cooking.
Yeah.
Prep.
Prep. There you go.
He said a breathing tube. Okay.
Put in a breathing tube.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay. Tubed.
Tubed.
That's what tubed is.
Gotcha. He's got that doctor lingo.
When you start talking about tubed around here, it's like floating to Flint with a cooler of beer.
Yeah. Enter tube. But yeah, man, it was really cold. We ended up leaving that joint. It just wasn't happening. We weren't catching any fish. You caught a fish.
Sarah Hissler is joined. She looks like a new person.
Yeah.
Ma says all have to do with the COVID-19. No, nothing has to do with COVID-19. People are just dumb. We got some more new joins, man.
That's cool.
I think people that have never been here before. Cool. I like it.
That's awesome.
We try to say hi to everybody,
Right.
but lately, the last couple episodes, we've gone like 200 to 300 people
Yeah.
that have viewed it,
Yeah.
and it's hard to say hi to everybody.
Last time I checked on
But we say hi.
episode 6, we were at 348. The last time I checked it on the views for episode 6.
That's a lot.
That's good.
That's a lot for us.
That's a lot for us.
We're nobodies, so we're just having fun, doing what we do, and talking about things we like to talk about.
That's right. And love to hear the feedback from y'all.
That's what it's all about.
100%.
It's really just a conversation between us and you.
But you not have to be here. You know what I mean?
But if you have an adult beverage,
Yeah.
you can share a picture in the comments.
100%.
Yeah. Oh, Jimmy Skinner.
What's up, Jimmy?
If you don't know Jimmy Skinner, he's part of the crew that's doing the first ever BASS Alabama division, and they're hoping to put on some more tournaments, right?
Yep.
Next year, but this year there's supposed to be one later in the year, assuming all the shit dies down,
Right.
right? And you can maybe make it to the Bassmaster Classic Kayak stage without paying a $250 entry fee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's pretty steep for kayakers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joey, I don't know where you're getting Yangling for $18 a case, but it ain't around here.
I know where to get it at 18 a case, but I know exactly where he's getting it.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. On post.
Oh, well, yeah. We don't. I can go on post now.
I can too.
Huh?
I just can't buy it.
No, I can buy now.
You can.
They opened it up to all veterans,
That's right, I saw
not just retirees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can get there. I just can't do anything when I get there.
I mean, let's do it.
Yeah.
Because it's 21 at the store, a regular store, off post, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
21,
21,
22, something like that.
Something like that. Yeah. But yeah. So we left. You caught you a fish over there in the cold spot.
I did.
Yeah. Got you.
Fortunate to get a fish.
Yeah.
In the midst of the whitecaps and the wind,
Yeah.
when my fingers were still working.
Yeah. That wasn't very long after we put in.
God,
by
no.
the way. So he got him one. Got on the board on the tournament, and like I said, we left because it was freaking cold and we were frozen. And so we warmed up and we left and went to a different spot. Didn't do much good after that.
The other spot was pretty dead.
Yeah.
It was a great spot.
Great spot, for real.
Water was smooth.
Perfect.
Like
Yeah.
trees and stuff everywhere. Lots of shoreline, and
We just
didn't find any fish.
no. Ended up loading and leaving and leading and loading. Bleh. Try that again.
Do it
Rewind,
again.
play. Rewind and play. Loading and leaving. Going to a third spot.
He's at North Carolina.
Who's that?
Food Lion. Joey Hedrick.
Oh, yeah?
Cans only. $18 a case.
All right, I'll drink cans.
I'm just saying.
For $18 a case, I'll drink cans all day long, son.
Yeah.
Yeah. JJ Brumlow, what's up, Uncle Joe? How you doing, man? Long time.
Scott Adkins is also saying that we should do a Saturday Night Live when he comes down to do the light install.
Hey, that's cool. That's a great idea.
Actually, that'd be
What do you
cool.
think? Yeah.
That'd be cool.
We do a Saturday Night Live.
Have the install on video.
You think we should, as we're doing that, try to do some like little comedy skit thing, like actual Saturday Night Live, or no?
I mean,
No. Yes. No. Yes. No.
I just want to live in a band down by the river.
Down by the river. I'm just trying to throw shit at the wall and see if it sticks. You know what I mean? Throwing out ideas. Got to pay big to win big, Joey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joey says $250 for a kayak tourney is outrageous, and that's why Jimmy said that.
Yeah.
I mean,
I gotta agree with you, Joey. It is. It's pricey, bro.
Yo, it's pricey, but you can win 10 grand.
Right.
So I mean, risk versus reward.
And your chance to
winning
that is like 1 in 100, though. That's the issue I got.
What is what an IPA?
Was that an IPA?
Who said Laguni? I can't even. Lagunitas, little something. So good right now. I don't know. Clint drinks that hippie beer. Anyway.
So to finish up the recap on casting for Kaylee, Jeremy got on the board.
The third location.
You caught.
I caught a drum.
You caught you a fish.
Caught a drum.
It was a drum, but he caught a fish. Yeah. So, but Chris, myself, I had one really good. I had a couple bites throughout the day. I had one really good bite. I thought I had him. I felt him on there. When I went to go set the hook, apparently the fish was right below where the hook was. I was fishing a trick worm, so when I pull up and you guys, you fish, you feel a fish on there. You go to set the hook, the fish doesn't have it. Yeah. So what happens? Ding. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's like coming at you, and you got doing the Matrix style shit, leaning back, Anyways, so I pull back around, and there's like a fingernail's distance between my hook and where that fish had ripped it off. So I was that close to hooking a fish Saturday. Nonetheless, I came home skunked, but proud of Jeremy catching and getting on the board and placing. Man,
I got
you caught fish.
35th out of 41st.
Hey, that's better than 41st, which is what I got.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
So I was hopeful. One, because of the weather. I thought, we thought the weather was going to be decent.
Better than it was.
It was great in the afternoon.
It was awesome. Oh, that's what I was going to say. It turned out to be fantastic.
Night and day difference.
Yeah. You even made the comment, this is like 2 separate days in one day.
Yeah.
Because that morning it was frigid.
But it did not help the fishing.
No.
One, there was a big storm, rainstorm that came through the night before.
Right. Yeah, and there's supposed to be one coming.
And we looked at the barometric pressure, and it was like at its lowest around midnight. So as we were getting out on the water, it was just rising a little bit. For the 48 hours, it was at its lowest. So I mean, like, it should have been on, but then I think what happened was the yeah.
I'm laughing at you, Joey, right hard.
He hit it and spit it.
He hit it and spit it, bro. Yeah.
But I think that little surge that came through in the morning that hit us super hard, I think it just shut them off.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Some guys did really good, though.
Right, like
Nate.
I was going to get
smashed.
Nice segue, bro. Nice segue, man. Nate smashed it. Nate Mayfield, you're the man. You smashed it last weekend for casting for Kaylee. Won first place. Won him a new canoe Flint, and I think $150 in cash. So good on you.
And old Jeremy Self, big bass.
Jeremy Self, that's right. You got big bass last weekend. Won you a little chunk of change.
Yes, sir.
I'm happy to see those guys win.
Man,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. I like seeing Jeremy do good because
I do too.
He's the nicest dude I've ever met.
Yeah, he's like if he's He is, man. He's like
Chris Mark said wind was crazy.
Wind was crazy, bro.
100%.
Yeah, but for real, I mean, like Jeremy Self is like, I'm catching fish on this, and posted it to the NACA page, and we're like, why are you telling people that, man? He goes, I'm okay with sharing the wealth, but I'm not telling them where I'm catching them at.
Right.
Yeah.
As long as he's catching them.
That's right.
That's the good part.
That's right. Exactly right. Exactly right. So congratulations, Nate. Congratulations, Jeremy, for your good fishing last weekend. And it was a good time. I mean, the cold wasn't good, but later on in the afternoon, you was able to shed some clothes. We were out like in shorts, you know what I mean, getting some sun. Hell, I even got sunburned a little bit.
Top of my knees got just a tinge of red.
Yeah. So that's good, man.
Didn't Chris Marks end up in like the top 3 or
he did?
5
I thought he was
like
second. Was he second?
Yeah, it was top 3.
Marks, let us know. Didn't you come in second?
Yeah. We were like, damn, NACA showed up.
They sure did.
The board members showed up.
Yeah. I think Nate was first. Marks was second.
How big was the big bass? If I remember right, it was 21.75. Yeah, 21.75 inches, Joey.
Yeah, 21.75. That's
probably I don't know, 5 pounders.
Yeah, roughly.
Yeah.
Depending on how
Jeremy
fat
Self,
it was.
if he was on, he might be able to throw that in there. But
that's right. Marks came in third.
I knew it was top 3.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember.
But like I said, NACA showed out big for that. That was cool.
And even though it was like no captains meeting in person, no door prize and weigh-in in person, between NACA and the PFK Foundation, that I think it still went off rather well.
Yeah, absolutely.
And man, they don't waste any time.
No, that was absolutely the fastest captain meeting I've ever participated in.
Yeah,
100%. I mean, it was like 8 minutes long, man.
So, what was funny though is I think it's the man and wife, husband and wife combo that did the
PFK,
for PFK. Captain's meeting.
Yeah,
and he was reading the rules, and she was like, "What? You're gonna have to explain that." Like, yeah. It was funny. Yeah, I mean, it was short and sweet, but it was funny.
Yeah, it was good. Though.
It was good.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. So we're getting to the point in where we're going to ask you guys some questions. I know you guys have been commenting. Thanks for that. Did Mark say he mismeasured the fish? Is that what got you third?
He did say that. Yeah.
Is that what got you third? Because you mismeasured the fish?
I mean,
I'm just curious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. But we're going to ask you guys some questions. I think Mayfield, you put out there that you caught all your fish on spinnerbait. It was either.
Did he say that?
I think he put the picture on there. Yeah.
I didn't see that.
I think it was yellow and white or chartreuse and white with a swim bait. And the swim bait
we tried all that.
The swim bait was on there upside down in the picture. And somebody, I don't know if
called him out?
I don't know if somebody called him out or he kind of cut it off at the pass and said, yes, I know the swim bait's on there upside down, but I caught so many fish today that I had to reuse my swim bait.
I was going to say, I've done that.
100%.
You're smashing it and they don't care about the presentation?
No.
That thing gets wore out. You just flip it over and keep throwing.
100%.
Hell yeah.
Sometimes you get those days. You know what I mean?
Jeremy Baker wants to know what stick I'm smoking. This is a La Gloria Cubana Serie R Maduro.
What he said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris Mark says, yep, had tears in my eyes from all the wind. I had tears in my eyes because my damn fingers and toes weren't working anymore.
Yeah, for real.
It was horrible.
It was bad. So Nate said he caught him on spinnerbait, basically.
Chris, what'd you catch him on?
Yeah, Marks, what'd you catch him on, man? You know what I mean?
He landed over 20 fish.
Yeah. Landed 20 fish, 16 in the boat. We were not in the right spot.
None of the 3 spots were the right spot.
None of the 3 spots were the right spots.
We made a last-minute decision to go to Wheeler because Wheeler was open. And we'd been fishing Guntersville. So we were like, let's go somewhere else, man.
Right. And every time
it was a bad decision.
Before that, every time we had fished this spot that we were at on Wheeler, we had done really good.
That's like my honey hole.
I mean, you had came in high placed on last year's tournaments.
Oh yeah,
at that spot,
at that tiny little spot.
Yeah, you placed very well in some tournaments
and missed. big bass.
Right.
For like the year.
Right. I mean, it was monster.
It turned my F12 180 degrees with my fat ass sitting on it. So, yeah.
You could hear him over the whole slew. I'm not going to say the word that he said, but it was an expletive word.
Chris said he didn't have a net.
What?
I mean, that's a rookie move. That's a rookie move, man.
NACA board member don't have a net,
right?
Yeah, come on, bro.
Oh, he said swim bait and Senko. Oh, and
Two
you
on
got
frog.
two top water.
2 on a frog, dude. That's awesome. Like I said, we were not in the right spots, bro. We couldn't have been in the right spot.
Hi to all our recent joins.
Yeah,
thanks for coming.
Yeah, 100%.
If you're a first time watcher, first time commenter, we love it.
We appreciate
If you're drinking something, post a pic.
Yep, let us know what you're drinking.
Yeah, let us know what you're throwing.
So, what are y'all throwing right now?
Right.
Is Jeremy Self on here this week?
I haven't seen him on there, but I haven't been 100% on the comments. He said Chris always forgets something.
Me?
No.
Oh.
Marks.
Oh. I don't.
Randy Cognito, I don't believe that you've been here before. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Never make the decision to go to Wheeler if there's another lake in play. I mean, well, like you said, that one spot, man. That one spot, I've never done bad. And
yeah, and I had not done bad at that spot.
we've always caught fish there.
Yeah, every single time.
Every time.
So we thought it would be good. It would be different. Not a lot of guys would be going there. I mean, I think it was a win. We thought it was a good decision.
I mean, we thought.
Yeah.
That's what we get.
That's where we fucked up. Yeah. We thought too much.
Yeah. It happens.
Sometimes you'll have that.
Yeah. So, yeah. We got top 3. We got 2 of the top 3 saying what they threw between Chris knowing what Nate threw and what Chris Marks is saying he threw. So, what are y'all throwing?
Yeah.
Where are you throwing it? Like, in the country. You know what I mean? Throw out, I'm using the Senko in Massachusetts or, wherever.
I'm in California and I'm throwing swim baits.
Right.
4.5-inch swim baits. Where are you at?
Right.
What are you throwing? What are you catching them on? What's the weather like there? All that type of stuff. Those are the things that we're interested in.
It's not that we're just trying to go there and fish.
Yeah.
Right? We're staying in North Alabama.
Neither one of us are going to California anytime soon.
We're just interested in it.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing that no matter where you are in the country, depending on, what the water temps are, it's the same stuff.
Right.
Most of the time, I feel like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm curious where everybody else is at, because I know up north it's still cold as shit.
There he is. Jeremy Self just joined.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jonathan Carte. Is it Carte or Carte? I mean, I'm kind of knuckle dragging retard, so sometimes
Hula stick in West Virginia.
Yeah, hula stick.
Is that like a hula popper? Top water?
Yeah, it's
a longer,
like a walking bait,
stick bait, walk bait, whatever.
Amy says she's throwing nothing. Come on, girl. What's up?
Throwing nothing in Washington. Well, you got to get out there to throw stuff, man.
She works on the river.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how in the world?
What the crap?
Yeah. Cold weather, high water seems to suit them down. Shut them down.
Yep.
And the water was way high. Yo, let's tell them about us trying to dock the boats the first, when we got down to our spot. How much crap was in the water?
Yeah.
At the
we
ramp.
drove over it with the trailer and was able to launch the boats. But to bring the boats back up, I literally moved a tree.
I mean, yeah.
A tree.
There was
in the water.
So much debris.
And there was probably 6 foot of just branches and stuff.
It was crazy.
Floating right there in the dock, just jammed up in there.
When we went to put the yaks in, Jeremy's yak was on the driver's side, my yak was on the passenger side. And when we backed down there, I was out and Jeremy was driving the Jeep. Well, his side, the driver's side, just sunk down into the water. Like his yak was kind of floating and mine was still up on the PVC. It was kind of crazy. I don't know if we hit a hole or one side was on a big stump or something. I don't know what was going on.
Might have just jammed a damn log underneath the tire.
I mean, could have, man. Yeah. It was wild.
But it was off the water.
Yeah. It's crazy.
So we got some people throwing what they're, or telling us what they're throwing.
What
here.
y'all throwing, man?
All right. Jonathan says he's throwing a Z-Man stick bait Ned rigged, which is cool, man. I mean,
yeah.
If you're in the water where they want to hit that, it seems like it's untouchable. A Ned rig type stick bait just seems to be the business when they're on that sort of bait.
Yeah.
Bass Habit is in Texas throwing T-rigged rage tail rage craws.
Rage craws are cool, man. I like them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bass Habit he says jigs and big swim baits are working right now down there as well.
Yeah.
Amy says they're closed in Washington because they're a bunch of pussies.
They're closed
Not
up.
Amy, but the state, the government.
The government.
Yeah.
Government closed everything down, so you can't go fishing.
The suits.
Yeah.
Fuck the suits. Chris Mark says later, during our stuff, there's a SMTKA Gunnersville May 2nd.
SMTKA.
Yeah, you're going to have to tell us what that is.
Yeah, what the hell is SMTKA?
Yeah.
I know kayak anglers, but what's the SMT?
What's the
What's the sumt about?
Matthew Nix says black zoom finesse on a shaky head in Coleman. Oh, did you fish the tournament, Matthew? That's cool. He caught one toad and 20 plus little guys. I mean, that sounds like a great day. I don't care if you won the tournament or not. That sounds like a good day.
I mean, if you caught 21 fish,
right,
and you're winning, bro. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, you're winning.
Joey Hedrick says new pond with stained water caught 3 bass on a buzzbait killer craw in Cinnamon on a Woo Tungsten shaky head. Well, those those are like 2 different baits.
Yeah.
So punctuation is key, Joey. Woo Tungsten shaky head and 4 more, and then a Booyah. Whoa, where'd our comments go? Quad blade spinnerbait in chartreuse and white.
I think that's what Mayfield was throwing.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was white and chartreuse was white and yellow, something like that.
He got 7 in all.
That's awesome.
Across 2 days. Just over 13 pounds total. I mean, that sounds like a good weekend.
Yeah.
Jeremy Self, weightless T-rigged Senko.
Yeah. That's what I was throwing. Yeah. I was going weightless.
Weightless?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the shallows, man.
I was trying, but man, that wind in the morning, I caught mine on I think it's up here. Yeah. The Venom, it's like a better beaver sort of bait. I can't remember the actual name of it. That's horrible of me. But everybody makes a beaver bait, and it's that, but it was in green with the red flake, and I had it on the Venom weedless Ned rig hook.
Yeah.
DK rig
this
hook.
Guy right here?
Yeah. I had to go weedless because I was catching them right on the edge of the grass. That guy right there.
Yep.
I love these hooks.
Yeah, those hooks are awesome.
I'm all about weedless. I love weedless.
Yep.
So yeah, that's what I caught my 2 fish on. I don't call a drum a fish, man.
I mean, it's a fish. Just nobody wants to catch it.
Right.
Yeah. Y'all have got the comments coming in so fast. Yeah, we're kidding.
Deborah Underwood watching us at work.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, Miss Deborah. Tell Donnie I said what up, man. That's cool. Yeah.
Jeremy caught his big one on a 1 ounce flipping jig, flipping heavy matted grass. Yeah, see?
Yeah.
I caught mine right on the edge of the grass, and that was the only place that I could find to fish.
But the water was so high, dude.
Harvey's on.
Hey, what's up, Harvey?
What's up, babe? Peace.
Peace.
Matthew Nick says, yes, he was in the tournament Saturday. Yeah, that's cool, man.
Cool, man.
Right on. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Bass Habit, summer craw colors, doing well. Oh, yeah, I mean, for like a month, the only thing that was catching fish around here was red.
Yeah. I'm going to go close that door.
Yeah. Oh, Joey says biz bait, not buzz bait. Maybe that's my fault. I can't read. Biz bait makes soft plastics, North Carolina.
That's cool.
Yeah. Matthew Nick says he's still mad at Jeremy Self for taking the big fish on Saturday. He must have had one that was real close.
Right.
Yep. And Deborah has introducing her nursing coworkers to our big dumb animal butts.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Bo Jackson has joined.
Bo Jackson. What? Bo knows, baby.
Bo knows fishing.
Yeah.
How about that?
Jeremy says, look for holes and stick it in it.
Yeah.
It's not exactly what he said, but I
You
summarized.
you kind of paraphrase a little bit.
Look for holes in the grass and toss your jig or plastics in the hole.
Got you. So
Yeah.
look for holes and hopefully those are wet holes.
Kellen Johnson, what are you doing? I mean, we're talking about fishing, man. What are you doing?
Yeah. Talking fishing and having a beer. Smoking a cigar or a cigarette.
Yeah.
Yeah. So awesome.
Smoking a drink.
Smoke and a drink.
Yeah.
So here soon we're going to do some tasting. Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
We were able to obtain some recipes, some seasonings
That's right.
for fishing, thanks to P.J. Burgess, the Sundress
Chef.
Yep, sorry, I misspoke there.
Yep.
The Sundress Chef. She's out of Montana.
Montana.
I think you got some info on her.
We do.
Yeah.
All right, so my lovely and beautiful wife is cooking the fish right now so that we can taste it during our show.
I'd throw it in there too. My beautiful girlfriend's in there helping her out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got 3 different seasonings.
Yeah.
All right. I'll give you a little blip about the seasonings, and when she brings it out, we'll talk about the cuts of fish that the recipe called for and all that stuff. But we'll give you a little background on the Sundress Chef here.
Yeah.
The 3 rubs. There's a smoking rib rub. It's spicy, slightly hot. It's not just for ribs. It's also excellent on steaks, soups, chili, stuff like that. Yeah. There's a summer savory, which is good on cold smoked duck. It's a lighter all-purpose seasoning that you can use on poultry, pork, fish, vegetables, soups, kind of a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
You know, just we're gonna taste that. Hopefully that's good because I like pretty much everything she just said.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sounds yummo.
And then you got wild bird brine, which is blended with herbs and spices to not only produce tender, moist wild birds and poultry.
Yeah.
It's also great for brining a whole fish,
Wow.
which I've done once, and it was a redfish in Hilton Head, South Carolina. I had no idea what I was doing.
Yeah.
But somebody was like, you can just throw the whole fish on the barbecue. And I was like, sold.
Yeah.
I don't have to do nothing.
Right.
Started a barbecue, threw it on.
When?
I mean, it ended up being all right. You had to pick it off the bones, and it still had all the stuff inside, right?
Yeah.
But, you know, it is what it is. But
So, my sister Sabrina Dolan finally has made an episode. We've made 6 previous to this, Bree.
yeah.
So, thanks for joining.
Thanks.
Appreciate it. Scott Atkins had said, I was kind of reading the comments as he was telling these guys. He's a Woodford Reserve guy.
Yeah.
So, we got 2 Scotts now that like Woodford Reserve.
Scott. Yeah.
Yeah.
Scott and Scott.
Scott and Scott. Like Woodford Reserve.
You can have it.
Yeah. Now,
Kellen Johnson said he's making fishing lures.
What kind of
You
fishing?
making fishing lures, talking to us about fishing. That's a win.
100%.
Yeah.
And we need to know what type of lures you're making, dude.
Right.
Yeah. We might be interested in getting some of those.
Yeah. Nope. Sorry, bud. All right. So, a little bit more about that wild bird brine. There's a little more science into it, which I thought was kind of cool.
Yeah.
She says that you add it to a cooler with ice water for keeping fresh caught, whole cleaned fish. So, obviously, it's been field cleaned or field stripped, whatever you want to call it, right?
Right.
The herbs and spices infuse flavor, while the salt stops the growth of bacteria, which starts
always
forming
good.
on the fish.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, she grew up in Montana, moved to Spokane, where she lived and raised her kids. 30 years went by. She was just owning a restaurant and working as a chef. Okay, that's where she started to develop seasonings.
Pause for a second, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah, Matt Coughlin is trying to ask a question. He's like, how do I post this live? You do a watch party?
Go to Jeremy and Chris Twisted Hook's Facebook page and hop on the comments.
Hey, Shannon, I know you've done this several times before where you did a watch party, like you kind of linked in our show.
Oh, you're talking about a watch party?
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I think that's what he's wanting to do.
Oh.
Like sharing the live feed that we got going on. So, babe, if you don't mind, if you're watching, I don't know if you're cook, I don't know what you're doing, babe, but if you can let Matt Coughlin know how you do the watch party,
Right.
yeah, that'd be awesome. Thank you, sweetheart.
Since we stopped, Chris
Sorry.
Marks is on some Evan Williams Black and
Yeah?
JD. I mean,
Yeah, you mixing the two?
I'm out on the Evan Williams, but I'm all about the JD.
Oh, Evil Williams.
Yeah.
We used to call it Evil Williams back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, we all drank it at one point. You know what I mean? Wasn't my taste. You know, I do like Jack Daniels that a bit better. Crown, I like Crown a lot. So as Jeremy's typing back to Matt, we're gonna do this this fish tasting here in a little bit.
Yeah. I can keep going about her story here.
Okay.
Yeah. 2009, she took a visit to a fly fishing shop.
You may take that over.
Yeah, I'll be all right.
Okay.
She left Spokane and returned to Montana as a chef in a fly fishing lodge.
That's pretty cool.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. The summer '09 was hot in northwestern Montana. Yeah. And the kitchen had no AC.
Ooh.
So she started cooking in her sundress, and that's where the name Sundress Chef came from.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, it's not cool. That would suck.
It's
Hot
really
kitchen,
actually.
hot day.
I didn't know if that would be appropriate to say.
Yeah. I mix with Coke Zero as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tequila all day, Bubba.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's my sister.
Yep.
Yeah.
You are Bubba.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm a Bubba. Yep.
Yep. 2010, she became an executive chef. 26 years old. 26 years she had been in the business. I mean, that's a long time.
That's a long time.
All right. She loves fly fishing and cooking. So, you know, she became an independent contracted chef, personal chef in 2011. And her culinary services were to fly fishermen, staying on vacation. I thought that's pretty neat.
Pretty neat, yeah.
2014, sponsored by the Secretary of Tourism in Mexico to teach university culinary students her style of cuisine and grilling. I mean, that's where the weather's good.
Yeah.
And then the last several years, she's back to Cascade, Montana, an independent chef. Her seasonings are all natural, and she has been chained to the kitchen to perfect her craft. Yeah, that's where she got lots of friends and a love and art for fly fishing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Miss Sundress Chef, thank you for the story.
Yeah.
I love the backstory when you can go to a grocery store and get seasoning, but this is personal.
Right.
So it just, I don't know, makes it taste better.
It does. I mean, it makes you feel better. You know what I mean? It's, again, what he said, it's more personal.
Right.
It's more personal. You know what I mean? You feel like you know a little bit about the people that made the seasonings. You know what I mean? I just think it's cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I do too. Absolutely.
Hopefully.
So
It comes out here soon and we can taste it.
we'll see how it goes.
We've been saving it for this show just so we could taste it live, and hopefully it's good. Because if I get a sour face, I feel bad. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I don't think it smelled awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it smelled
You were
awesome.
in there? Yeah, check it out.
I just smelled the pouches of seasoning, and
Yeah.
I love to cook, so I love good seasoning.
Yeah. Awesome.
We're trying it on fish tonight, but I mean, I can see it being used on a nice
like she
New York
said.
strip at some point in the near future, too.
On steaks, on chicken, whatever, you know. So it's you can use it just about on anything, which is neat.
Well,
Yeah.
okay.
So I guess we'll probably roll on into the Venom tackle highlight. Doo-doo-doo.
Yeah.
This week on the Venom Lures Twisted Hook tackle highlight,
What do we got?
we chose the DK Venom DK rig.
The Ven rig.
The Ven rig. Yeah, with the DK style. The cool part about this, we've kind of touched on it, and some of you guys have commented about it. Ned rigging.
It's popular.
Very popular.
It works.
You guys were talking about catching fish on it just a little bit ago. But Venom makes their version called the Ven rig, and you can get two separate style of hooks.
Yeah, they got the DK
Yep.
and the mini DK,
And
right?
in the mini.
Or the mini?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one doesn't have the offset shank.
No, it's a pretty typical Ned rig setup, right?
Standard issue Ned rig type of deal.
Yeah.
And then they come in with, I know it's probably hard for you guys to see at this point, but you have an offset shank as well. So
Weedless, baby.
Weedless. You have options when it comes to your hook style. Another one, again, I know this is probably hard for you guys to see.
Go to venom.com.
Go to venom.com and check that out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go to the hooks and things.
Hooks and things.
That's not actually what it says.
No,
it's,
but it's pretty close.
blades and hardware, but yeah.
But the offset shank has got a extra wide gap, which you hear talked about. You hear people talking about extra wide gap. So you can kind of see. Does that make it better?
Well, it's pretty bright, so
Yeah.
I think it's hard to see.
We're kind of catching up with the video
Yeah.
feed. So
Matt Coughlin want to know if bass down here in Bama is good to smoke. I couldn't tell you. I don't know if you could tell him.
I've never
Eaten a bass.
smoked-
I've heard it's great, but
It is good.
I've never eaten it.
I've never ate it smoked before, but it does sound pretty good.
I mean, I feel like anything smoked is better.
we need to just go ahead
Catch us some bass.
and catch some bass
Yeah.
and bring them here and clean them.
Hi, Ron.
Yep.
Yep.
And
Masuda Takashi is in from somewhere. Yeah. That's cool. And we got another Dow's contestant on the comment section.
yeah.
Yeah. Jason.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
I don't know what we call each other. They're not contestants. We're not giving anything away today,
No.
but, whatever.
Participant?
More fun. Participant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our viewer.
Scott's got a beef fillet, homemade pasta with Parmesan, garlic mashed potatoes, vegan pasta, and bread.
You lost me at vegan.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I'm on my
You
way.
had me at beef fillet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And lost me at vegan. I was going to say I was on
Woody's
my way.
on.
What's up, Robert Woody? How you doing, bro? Thanks for joining the show, man.
Yes, sir.
100%. So yeah, man, that kind of went over the tackle highlight. They make a bunch of different colors.
Show them the worm, bro.
Yeah. Here's
Maybe
your
you couldn't
worm.
see it in the package very good, but it's a short style stick bait.
Yep. Standard issue.
They're Ven rig, but obviously they make all kinds of stuff that can go on that hook.
Oh yeah. You don't,
I caught it on that little beaver bait. They make a bunch of crawl looking stuff. They make some. If you look in their worm section on their website, they make some stuff that don't even look like anything that's ever been thrown.
right. That's the cool part about it, man.
I like
it. Really is.
Tim Glass has joined.
Hey Tim.
Yeah, I like it.
What doing, sweetheart?
Nothing. Coming to check on y'all.
Nothing. I'm gonna shut the door.
I got it.
Tired. Yeah. Tired
Thanks,
of
babe.
listening to this guy. You're good, right? No?
All you got to do is...
Hit the button?
Yeah.
You haven't started to go back up?
Yeah, but it was gonna go back up, I think. Oh. That's not you?
There.
Oh.
Something's
My
in the
bad.
way. It could be that
It's
motorcycle.
tired.
Yeah, it could
No,
be
I had
that.
it shut already.
Okay.
Something happened.
Carson came in and did some stupid shit. How's that? Sorry about that.
We've got Jeremy has a neighbor that likes to
Shoot in the
shoot
dark.
his gun in the dark.
Just stupid.
Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to us. But hey, different strokes for different folks.
I love guns. I love shooting them.
Yeah. Just
I don't know what he's shooting at night.
I mean, I don't really know either.
I don't think he was hitting any. He just pow, 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 pow.
Yeah. I mean, was you shooting at the sky? Are you trying to hit a star? I mean, I don't know.
I'm just waiting for a flyby so I can fire back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a plan for that, but we won't talk about that right now.
Ryan's back from a fire call.
Yay! What's up, bro?
Oh, small town hero, you.
Yeah, you are. I love the fact that he's involved with the fire department.
I do too.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
That heart that he has, you know what I mean? It runs pretty deep in the Coughlin family. I'll just say that.
It's the only thing that runs deep.
I wasn't going to say anything, bro. But...
Except for that one feeling I have. It's buried deep.
Buried way deep down in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's Jeremy got to say?
Jeremy says it keeps the home value down and taxes low.
Yeah? Well,
Trust me, all my neighbors know that I have guns because we live in the county and we're able to shoot out here. Mm-hmm. And legally, there's nothing that anybody can do to that guy. But you're not supposed to be shooting at night. Like, it's supposed to be during daylight hours.
when you can see what you're shooting at,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
So, I'm just saying. The neighbors are not happy with him. Cops have been called, but obviously they can't do anything.
Right. I mean, we do it. I mean, we've been over here shooting different types of guns. I won't go into detail of what those are.
Yeah.
But from
love
pistols to rifles to,
Got to keep your stuff good, you know what I mean?
you got to keep it, in use and well lubricated, I was going to make a joke on that, but I'll stop.
Scott just got Laura an AR.
Did you now?
Yeah.
We're doing good, bro. How you doing, Ryan?
Matt Coughlin says, I know those carp down there bite. Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
On anything. And smoke well. Equal parts brown sugar, pickling salt, and water with mesquite. 1 cup to cup. Oh. I wouldn't know. 'Cause I haven't heard carp are very good.
We, down here in the South, don't usually eat carp. If you come fishing down this way, and you're bank fishing, you will probably see very many dead carp laying on the bank because most of these bank fishing guys, they catch a carp and they throw it up on the bank for it to die. Mm-hmm. I don't necessarily believe that's the right thing to do to any fish.
I mean, I have heard they're pretty invasive.
Yeah, they can be invasive.
But, I mean, there's a lot of grass, too. So, I
Right.
mean, I don't know.
So, but most of the guys that catch a carp, they throw it up on the bank because it's just, I've never ate a carp, so I can't tell you from experience. But I've always heard as a kid growing up, you guys know I'm a Bama boy. I've been lived here all my life. I've never really went much any other places besides being here. But all my life I've heard that carp is not good eating. And so if you're out, like you go out fishing and you're going across the bank and you smell something nasty, it's usually a dead carp laying up on the rocks and flies all over it because these guys down here just throw them up on the bank and let them die.
I mean, I feel like if you're going to eat catfish, like just about any fish could be good.
Well, how you cook it.
I'm sure it's all in the chef, right?
Right,
How you
100%.
prepare the meat and whatever. But
Right.
I just never have. So, I mean, about the only fish that I wouldn't mind just killing and throwing on the shore is a gar.
Yeah. You can forget those gar.
I mean, I'm not a fan.
I'm not a fan of gar. I don't know what their purpose is. I don't understand what they do. I know that they run the bass away and out.
Yeah.
So
we saw our fair share of gar.
Yeah.
On tournament Saturday.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's kind of how we knew we weren't going to catch any bass.
There were so many gar prevalent in this area. Yeah. So,
yeah.
It was, I don't like gar. How about that?
Ryan said an interesting call, but he'll save that for another day.
Yeah?
Yeah. Jason says that they do that here too. I'm sure that he's talking about the carp being invasive in the stuff around.
Where's
Iowa.
Jason from?
He lives in Dallas.
Oh, in Iowa? They do that in Iowa too?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of a known type of deal.
I feel like the fish are the fish, right? It doesn't matter where they're at. I feel like they're going to do the same shit.
I didn't know if it was just a southern thing, you know? We kind of got our own thing down here.
I don't think the carp's talking with a draw.
Mm-mm. No, they don't. The people do, though.
Yeah. Scott says he put 130 rounds through his wife's AR the other day. Yeah.
They fire off good?
Now you just got to teach her muzzle control there, buddy.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to touch that. Not going to touch that. I've met Laura. Yeah.
Yeah. No, Laura's awesome.
Yeah, she is awesome. No shit.
Yeah, she's way too good for Scott.
I'm talking way, a whole lot of shit right now. But she is. She's a very nice lady. No doubt.
I know you heard me, Scott. You know it's true.
Yeah. About her being too good for Scott?
And anybody that's with me is, they're way too good for me too. So, it is what it is.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. But I was told I wasn't allowed to say that anymore.
Well,
yeah.
If you can't make fun of yourself, who can you make fun of?
I'm going to continue to make fun of me.
Everyone else?
Yeah. I mean, hey. Fun is fun.
I feel like if I make fun of myself, it makes it okay to make fun of everybody else.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So everybody that's watching this show needs to go to Jeremy Coughlin Fishing.
What?
And like his page.
Yeah?
Yeah. If you like Jeremy and Chris Twisted Hooks page, you need to go to Jeremy Coughlin Fishing and like his page. Because that's my bro. And he's out there doing his thing. And I'm happy for him.
We're working on it.
Yeah.
We're working on
100%. Very much happy for
him. We're gonna do another giveaway here real soon.
That's awesome.
But Twisted Hooks is also going to have some giveaways here real soon. So pay attention to the Facebook and the Instagram for stuff coming out.
I mean, it could be announced very soon.
If you like the show, then go check out Jeremy Coughlin on YouTube, and it has all the past episodes of our show too.
Yeah. So like Bree, my sister.
Shannon, yeah. Anybody who's with me is probably better than me. Even the ones that weren't. I'm just being nice right now.
Don't understand any of that right now.
Huh?
I don't understand any.
I said anybody who's with me is better than me, or too good for me.
Oh yeah? And she's like, anybody?
Yeah.
Still confused.
Okay.
Okay.
What about Bree?
My sister said this is her first time watching the show. So go to Jeremy Coughlin Fishing on YouTube and watch the previous 6 episodes.
Damn.
Yeah. So that way you can get caught up. You know what I mean? And then next weekend you'll be caught up. Or next Tuesday, you'll be caught up.
We're like American Horror. What is it?
American Horror Show? No.
The TV show. No, we're like that, where every episode is like its own thing.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we have a theme.
We do talk about things that kind of build on each other. There's some stories that we probably won't retell unless we get too many drinks in us, and the same story comes up. Try not to do that.
And that happens from time to time.
It happens.
You know what I mean?
So he says catfish to me. Oh wait, what? The comments are jumping around. Catfish to him comes from the South isn't good. I mean, there's restaurants here dedicated to catfish. So
yeah,
I'll say that I wasn't a fan of catfish until I started eating it down here. I don't know about all that, but he said if you smoke carp bone in and mix it with some artichoke, roasted peppers, and all that good cheese and stuff. He said it makes a great dip. I mean, I could see it.
Okay.
Ryan says send him the giveaway because he's just going to win.
Yeah. It's
I
like
love
that.
the confidence.
Yeah, just like that. I like it.
Happy birthday to Genevieve. She's 12 right now.
That's awesome. Happy birthday, Genevieve.
Girl, you're growing up too dang quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell your dad to take you to another Five Finger Death Punch concert.
Yeah, that's what's up.
So, yeah.
So what's coming up in this weekend?
What's this weekend?
This weekend, we've got some tournaments out there, some kayak tournaments out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, KBF.
KBF has one in Georgia.
Yep, Table Rock in Georgia.
Yeah.
Did Marks ever tell us what the SMT was all about?
He might have, but I think I missed it.
So Marks told us earlier, we didn't know about this, but Chris Marks told us about the SMTK May 2nd. It's going to have a tournament. Real Crazy is at Lake Weiss on the May 2nd.
Yep.
And NACA is on Lake Weiss on May the 16th.
That's right.
Yeah. So there's bunches of tournaments still going on out there around the North Alabama area. And I know that we will definitely be on the NACA trail at Lake Weiss on the 16th. We were talking earlier before we went live about potentially doing the Real Crazy one May 2nd, because that would kind of give us a little bit of time to do some pre-fishing for the NACA.
I mean, if you're going to be fishing,
If you're going to be fishing, you might as well try to win some money.
might as well donate my money.
Or try, one side of the coin. The other side of the coin is you might be able to win some money.
Mm-hmm.
So, and if you get out there a week early,
Shayna?
What's that?
Shayna Stevens has joined.
Oh yeah, hey Shannon.
We got 12 people
Oh, okay.
watching right now.
People
Have come in and dropped off.
Yeah.
But I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Amanda making that comment, so that why it makes a little more sense to me now. Wasn't sure why.
She said
That
that they
was
were
me.
both watching through her account.
Yeah.
Anything she says probably come from Amanda, unless it's directed at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's easy to be confused. Yeah.
Not really.
So yeah, we got a bunch of different tournaments coming on, coming up the next few weeks. Next week we will get into those a little bit more and probably go in a week out after that.
Definitely going to be on Weiss for a few weeks in a row, though.
I think I'm ready to commit to going to the Real Crazy if we can. If the tournament entry fee isn't too crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't even looked, but
if it isn't ridiculous, if it isn't real crazy,
crazy,
then maybe we can go to that. What do you think, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we got to practice anyway. I like practicing before I go.
Yeah. And we haven't had a lot of experience on
Weiss. No, not at all. We've been there
once or twice.
2 times, I
Maybe
think.
at most. I mean, we fished Gunnersville how many times?
A lot.
A lot. We haven't fished Weiss maybe twice. I mean, 3 times at the most.
Yeah.
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 So I think we probably need to have more experience on that lake. You know what I mean?
We found some pretty good spots during those few times that we went, but I mean, we hit like 1% of that lake.
Oh yeah. I mean, we fished Gunnersville 1,000 times. It feels like, and we probably still haven't done 10% of that lake.
No, well, we try to go to new places too.
Right.
But
yeah.
You're only covering a little bit of water in a kayak.
Oh right, 100%. Even with the motor on. You know what I mean? You still only got a certain area you can go, unless you want to be paddling in the dark.
Matt asks what the best kayak for a beginner. He says, asking for a friend.
Of course, asking for a friend. You know what, Tony Dean, if he's on here, you direct that question to Tony. I mean, obviously
we have an opinion.
Of course.
Yeah.
We'll give you our opinion.
But it's all about what's your price range.
Well,
you know what I mean?
And what
we ain't got to get into all that if you don't want to throw it out there. But,
what do you want to achieve with this kayak? You know what I mean? Are you wanting to get into tournament style fishing like what we do? Or are you just wanting to get out there once a month and go play around a little bit? I mean, that all depends on what your purpose.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I mean, we started in $400 kayaks.
Right.
Yours from Walmart, mine was from Academy or something like that, but they were damn near the same thing.
Yeah.
I actually think yours is better.
I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Yeah.
You know, I liked yours better than mine.
Anyway.
So, I mean.
I don't know. I fell out of mine a lot. And that's why I upgraded.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
And I just couldn't take sitting on those molded plastic
that
seats.
was part of it. And the fact that we decided to get into the kayak tournaments. We wanted something with more stability.
Very much so.
We wanted something that was more tournament ready. You know what I mean? And had the ability to carry the things that we needed to get into those tournaments.
Right.
And did some research. Jeremy did a lot of research.
I always do stupid amount of research.
I mean, that's him. That's what he does.
This is what I do.
That's the way his mind works. You know what I mean? And we talked about it a lot, and we thought that the new canoe, collectively, we thought the new canoe was probably what best suited the needs that we wanted to try to go for.
Yeah.
Still, I don't care who you are. You're not going to talk me out of a new canoe.
No.
I mean, you can't.
No.
I don't care.
And now we've been around all the big kayak players.
Yeah.
And I still think I like my setup better than 95% of them.
Yeah.
For the simple fact that the new canoe comes with the 360 seat.
Right.
It's one of the only kayaks in the industry that does that.
Yeah.
And the freedom tracks. I mean, you can set it up for tandem.
Listen to what he just said.
You can do anything you want.
Freedom tracks.
Right.
You know what I mean? You can exactly right, bro. You can do anything you want to do with those freedom tracks. You can.
Yeah, there's cons to it.
100%.
You hear the haters talking about some things that they don't like, but you know what? There's bad things on every kayak.
Well, there's good and bad with everything.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So, but if I'm sitting in a kayak that I can't just turn around, I mean, to me, that's that's like a no-go.
Right. So let's say that you're sitting there on a kayak that doesn't have the pinnacle or 360 seat or whatever, and you need to turn around to get something back here.
Right.
I mean, what you going to do?
It's not easy.
No, it's not. Especially
we
on a
did
kayak.
that on our beginner kayaks.
Yeah.
And I hated it.
Yeah. Are you going to try to break your back bending backwards? Or are you going to try to take your chances and turn? I mean, no. Just get, the new canoe allows you to spin around, and you can actually, and I've done this, and I know you have too, is walk a 360 degrees around it in the water.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you have to kind of work yourself around it, but you were able to go all the way around.
I mean, once you learn how to stand in a kayak.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never surfed. I've knee boarded and skied and things like that, but it's still different.
Yeah, it's different.
I was like Bambi on ice the first times I stood up, but that was because of me, not the boat.
Right.
That boat ain't going nowhere.
No. And you're not going to flip that Frontier 12.
Hell no.
No, you going to fall out of it.
Yeah.
But you're going to flip it.
I fell out.
You're not going to flip that boat. It just ain't going to happen.
No. So Jeremy Self says the Weiss is all about brush piles and docks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's why
weightless worm.
That's what I'm talking about with Jeremy.
He's telling you right now how to go catch fish.
Right. He's like, it's all about this part of the lake,
right.
And it's all about using these type. But he's not going to tell you where those places are. And that's pretty cool, though. I mean, I like the fact that he shares that info.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. A lot of guys be like, I mean, good luck, buddy.
Yeah. Braxton, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Scott Adkin says sea legs. Yeah, I didn't have them.
Yeah.
I've gotten pretty good at standing in my kayak, even through glitter rockets passing by at 70 miles an hour and the waves and everything else. I don't even have a seat anymore. I just have my cooler.
Yeah.
I like standing.
You've got some videos of you.
Yeah, standing.
Coming down the water. I'll go check that out on the YouTube page.
Don't move, man. The boat's stable.
Yeah, and once it's kind of like riding a motorcycle or riding a bike. Once you start getting the way things move and you get into that balance part of it, it just comes natural at that point. But,
I mean, if I knew then what I know now, the first kayak that I would have bought if it had been available at that time, it wasn't. It came out afterwards, but that's the new canoe Flint.
Yeah.
It's a small, lightweight, easily navigable boat, but it has all the same kind of attributes that our bigger F-12 has.
Right.
So, I mean, like, yeah, that's what I would have got.
This guy's a little bit different. It's like, I think the Flint has the dry storage in the back. Then they have the round dry storage in the back.
I don't think so.
One of them, maybe it's the Pursuit. One of the two.
Pursuit's up front. They're all up front.
One of them's got storage in the back, dry storage in the back. I thought it was the Flint. Maybe I'm wrong. Because actually, I was showing Shannon this the other night. The different styles of the.
Ask Nate Mayfield. He's got a Flint now.
Does he now? Yeah, he sure does.
Yeah. If Jimmy Skinner's on, he could tell us all about New Canoe. Or Tony Dean, if he was on.
Yeah.
He'll sell you a New Canoe.
100%. Or any other kayak that you want.
He can't hardly keep a New Canoe in stock, so you might want to talk to the man.
Yeah. And let him know what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Ryan's asking a question.
What's that?
About a thing we got coming up in September.
Yeah, we do have something coming up in September.
What do we got going on in September?
We got the
Chris?
Inaugural, Twisted Hooks, who has partnered up with NACA, Burns Victims Awareness Fishing Tournament.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can go to the Twisted Hooks Facebook page or the NACA, North Alabama Kayak Anglers page, and go to their events, either their events or our events, and it is posted.
Yeah. September 19th, Burns Victims Awareness Tournament.
Tim McClendon said it's a small hatch in the back.
Yep.
You were right.
Yep.
I didn't think
The
so.
Flint has a small circular.
I don't own one, so I wasn't sure. But
Yeah. And the only reason I know is because Shannon and I were looking at them the other night.
yeah,
Yeah. And I was like, oh, wow, the dry storage is in the
I
back.
mean, it's a cool little kayak.
Yeah. Thanks, Tim. Appreciate that. But it's the first Burns Victim
Yep.
Awareness. You want to talk about...
So it's to benefit, like every dime of the whole thing is either going to the top 3 or to the 2 families that were affected.
Right.
And it's James Boyle and Natalie Smith were the 2 teenagers that got burnt last Thanksgiving. Really, really bad.
Awful.
Thankfully, now, recently, they've both gotten home. But, you know, anybody who gets burnt... So James got burnt like 90% of his body. 3rd-degree burns. So, I mean, the struggle is for real still. Like, he's home, and that's great. But, you know, still a lot of rehab to do.
When did he get home, by the way?
Natalie got home a couple months before him.
Right. Didn't he come home here?
And she's got a ton of stuff to do, too.
Didn't he come home last week? Or
Well, yeah. It was the day... It was Good Friday.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Friday of before Easter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So he's home now. That's good, man.
It was good.
Yeah. It was great to see all those people come out to line the streets were lined. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With
I mean, it's a small town around where we live in a Huntsville metropolis,
right?
But all the towns around it are small towns,
right?
And they have that small town mentality. So, yeah, he came home to open arms of hundreds of people.
Yeah.
The news was there. The cops were talking about shutting us down because everybody wasn't social distancing. Yeah, I about lost my mind on that.
Yeah.
But
that was jacked.
Yeah. But it's gonna be a great cause. It's at Madison County Lake.
Right.
They're in, you know, they're doing the whole thing there. You can fish from the bank.
Right.
You can fish from a kayak. You can fish from one of their John boats that they have there if you rent it. Or you can fish from a glitter rocket, and you just have to use your electric motor. Yep. No gas motors.
No gas motors allowed.
Right?
Right.
When it comes to the weigh-in and how each of your fish count, it's NACA rules. Right?
Yeah.
Hog trough or catch board, facing left, dorsal fin up, all that kind of thing. NACA rules apply when it comes to the rules of how the fish goes on a board.
Yeah.
We're going to be around for all the people, hopefully all the people that show up that don't have that kind of stuff. They just like to bank fish. I'm going to be at a spot. He's going to be at a spot. We're going to have our boards. Hopefully there'll be others.
Right.
And
hopefully
we're just going to be there to help you measure your fish, take your picture, and, you know, It doesn't matter if you're 6 years old or 60 years old.
Right.
Anybody can fish.
Right. Hopefully we'll have hopefully the ladies will help us out. If this goes off the way I feel like it's going to go off, we're going to need volunteers to help us.
I mean, I hope so.
I hope so.
Tony Dean at the Kayak store, we've talked about him. We did our show there last week. He's the first guy to go, I'm in.
Yep.
Right? So we already know that he's going to sponsor some stuff for like door prizes and things like that. And it doesn't even matter what it is. It could be a koozie. The fact that he just instantly was in was awesome.
That tells you about the character of Tony.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's like, yeah, this is a good cause. Like he did with the Casting for Kaylee thing. I'm pretty sure that Flint came from the Kayak store.
I think so too. And they kept saying from New Canoe. But I think it came from
I think Tony, and you guys can correct us if we're wrong, but I'm pretty sure that New Canoe Flint came from the Kayak store.
Right.
So, I mean, that's the heart that Tony has. The whole character thing that we were talking about earlier, how he genuinely wants to help people, that's Tony D. You know what I mean? I didn't even mean to make that rhyme, but it did.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's Tony Dean, if you know what I mean.
It is.
Yeah. That's him in a nutshell, man.
I've also, we've talked to Yak Attack. They're possibly going to send stuff as door prizes. Venom. If you go to the page for the event, if you go to the event page, you can see all the Venom stuff that Venom has sent that's going to get given away, the whole thing, including that $50 gift card up front.
Right.
We've got food trucks they're talking about being there.
Venom didn't even, they're just like, here. Yeah.
They don't even care if we promote it, but we're going to promote it.
Of course.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
That's stuff that, it hopefully draws people to the tournament. They can win stuff even if they don't get top 3.
Right.
Hopefully we'll have a ton of door prizes to give away and make it a good event because it's all about giving to the two families.
Right. And help them out with all everything that they've had to go through. You know what I mean? It's just,
Yeah, Scott, if you're, of legal age, you have to have an Alabama fishing license.
16, I think.
But everybody has to get like a $3 permit to fish Madison County Lake.
Yeah, it will cost $3.
Now, I'm still working on it. I got to keep, it's like the rusty wheel gets the oil.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get them to waive that, but it being ran by people for the state or the county or whatever, I don't know if they're going to be able to do that.
Yeah, we get into the government thing.
Hopefully, it's $20 and you get to fish because our tournament entry fee is $20. I'm trying to get them to waive the permit, but we'll see what happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It'd be a good event. I don't care how many people show up.
Right. It's going to be
on top of that, my dad.
Oh yeah.
It's supposed to be in the mail. Okay? He's got 2 cashier's checks, one each for $100, going directly to both families.
Right.
And he threw the challenge down to anybody and everybody that cares to donate.
Right.
That's money is going straight to the families.
We had a guy, and you're going to have to excuse me. I don't remember this guy's name. I'm sorry. We've had a lot of people reach out. But this guy contacted us and was
Messenger.
Through Messenger.
Yeah.
And he was like, I won't be able to attend the event. And this dude 6 years ago was burned badly himself.
That's right.
So he said he's still having to deal with medical bills from that. And that was 6 years ago. So, but I said that to say this. He's like, I can't attend the event, but I want to help out.
Right.
Were you guys going to be taking donations? Well, of course.
100%.
We're going to be taking donations. But the fact that this dude went through all of that, and is still having to deal with medical bills from something that happened to him 6 years ago.
Right.
But has the heart to help out. Spoke volumes to me.
100%.
It spoke volumes to us, man.
Yeah.
So I had to get with Jeremy because his name is on a lot of this stuff, and he's like, "Well, how do we do that? Is it Venmo? I mean, we'll be able to."
I mean, I've got PayPal, Venmo.
Yeah. You can write a check.
You can write a check and mail it.
Yeah. I mean,
just know that. Look, we're not 501c charitable donation.
Right.
This is just Jeremy and Chris putting on a show, trying to raise some money.
Right.
Right. So
because we care about them.
Yeah, I mean, if you give, you might be able to write it off on your taxes as a charitable donation, but I don't have the tax paperwork to give you.
Yeah.
If you send a check or something like that, or want to transfer money, it's to my account, and you just have my word that it's going to get transferred to the event, and that's all I can say. Hopefully, that's good enough.
You have my word too.
I mean,
it's we're not taking folks' money.
No. I don't need your money.
Right.
I make a good living, so this is all about them. I can't do much for James. You know what I mean? It's not like I can help him recoup. So this is just our little way of
trying to help him
showing
out.
support.
Yeah, and help them out any way that we can. So, if you can't attend the tournament, if you're out of state, I know that we've reached people in California. We're up in Montana. I mean, to me, the fact that 2 Alabama dudes is sitting in a garage and we're talking to people and interacting with people in California and Montana and Iowa and all these far away places is amazing to me. You know what I mean? That's the beauty of having social media. So, if you can't attend, you can't be here for it, but you want to help, reach out to us, send us a message, let us know.
Right.
Yeah, we want to help out. That's awesome. We will commend you for that. There's ways to do that. You know what I mean? Like you're talking about Venmo, PayPal, send a check to whatever. You know what I mean? We would definitely appreciate. I know these families out here that are going to struggle with it, and they're going to struggle with it from years to come. It's not going to be like once they're healed, when their bodies are healed. You know what I mean? And they're able to get back into society. They're not going to be done with that.
No.
The medical bills that are going to accrue are going to keep coming. They're going to keep coming. They're going to get hit with it. Everybody's been to the doctor. Everybody knows how ridiculous those charges can be. And if you spent how long was he in?
Since Thanksgiving.
So how long is that, y'all?
Till last week.
Okay. So how long is that? I mean,
it was over 6 months.
Right, 6 months in a burns victims unit in a hospital.
Yeah.
So
basically in the ICU.
Right. For 6 months, a half a year, man. Okay, you can only imagine what those medical bills will be like.
Scott says to remember he's got a big ass smoker, and he can smoke a bunch of pork or beef and make sandwiches to make money.
There you go.
I mean, if you're willing, I might buy some pork butt to throw at you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Yeah. But if there's any way that if you want to help and you can't be there, just contact us.
Let us know,
and we'll figure it out.
We'll get these guys the money, man.
Right.
We'll get it to them. That's what it's all about.
Not to mention all those medical bills are happening to a family where all this coronavirus is messing up the business that he runs because it's not an essential business.
It's not a sacrosanct business?
He's just now getting back into... James's dad is John Boyle. He runs Hazel Green Chiropractic. If you're in the area and you need something like chiropractic work, physical therapy, I mean, they got a nurse practitioner. They do all kinds of stuff that not a normal chiropractor does. And go see him, because he's one of them mom and pop shops that all this shutdown is really affecting.
Yeah, absolutely. So he's not been able to go out there and make his money, you know what I mean, because he's considered non-essential.
Right.
So, I mean, y'all think about that for a second. Let that kind of...
So, I'm getting pictures of food.
Yeah?
And I can't understand why she hasn't brought it out here yet.
All right, so you can go check that out.
Keep everybody entertained.
We're going to give that a shot. So I'm flying solo right now. Jeremy's going out there to do this, get these fish that have been cooked up, and left me all by my lonesome. But that's okay. We'll talk about, we've kind of covered all the content that we had written down for this week, so I'm kind of playing it by ear. So Melinda came in and says, "Hey, big brothers. Hey, big sister. How you doing? We love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in." So yeah, kind of touching back on the burns victim thing in September. We talked about it 6 episodes into it. We're going to talk about it for the next however many episodes we get till September 19th. We're going to bug you about it. We're going to continue to tell you about it, and we want you guys to spread the word. If you're anywhere in this area and you're able to get down to Madison County Lake on September 19th, we encourage you to come out. Help us out, you know what I mean? Help us raise money for these families. And just help spread the word, man. You know what I mean?
Hey, Melinda.
Yeah, I threw her a shout out.
Lisa Gale Haraway, just tuning in. What kind of tournament are y'all having? Burns
Victims Unit.
Yep. Inaugural tournament.
Yeah. It's
Go
Saturday.
to Twisted Hooks Facebook page or the North Alabama Kayak Angler Facebook page.
Yep.
And you can see under the events tab.
It's a great cause. It's absolutely great cause. So, like I said, we're going to continue to bug you guys about it. We're going to remind you every week. Hopefully you tune in.
She's in Rogersville.
Yeah, that's not that far away.
Nope.
Not that far. We came through Rogersville this past weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hi from Warwick, New York.
Yep. Well, Aunt Solby.
Solby.
Yep.
Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you.
So that's the power of social media, man.
She is very excited about whenever she can come down here and go fishing with us.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in.
Yeah. She goes, maybe I'll get the family discount. I said, well, it's going to be a really good discount because we don't charge.
Right.
I mean, we don't need much reason to go fishing.
Yeah. If you come down here from New York and want to go fishing with Twisted Hooks, we're going to take you fishing.
We're in.
Yeah. It's just, it's kind of what we do.
Right.
But that's cool, man. We're in Alabama. Everybody knows that. All right. So we were talking earlier about being in California, Montana. All right. Now we're over in New York. So we have covered the entire United States.
East to west.
Yeah. Yeah. From south to north.
Scott says, yes, son. David Fentress has joined.
Welcome to the show. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I think we're going to eat some
fish now.
Some Sundress Chef seasoning here in a second.
Yeah. I'm going to have to pause for the calls.
Yeah?
Yeah.
One of those times?
It's one of those, my eyeballs are floating.
Yeah.
Type of deals. Can you go in the house or out?
Yeah. Well, I don't want to open the door. It's loud.
Okay.
So that's pretty much our content for the night. I am working on some stuff to maybe make our channel a little bit better. Looking at cameras and different microphones. I don't know. Tell us what y'all think. How do we look? How do we hear? Do you think it'd be better? Are we missing some content talking about our stuff each week? We change it up. But are we missing something that maybe you want us to talk about? What would you like us to hear that maybe you're not seeing in any of your groups that you're in or any of the shows that you watch? We know all the major stuff is shut down, which sucks because I like Major League Fishing and I watch it on YouTube and on my outdoors TV, and there ain't much going on right now. So I'm having fun just watching people like us throwing up their YouTube videos of catching fish. I'll take this opportunity to say thanks to my sponsors. Platinum Koi. If you need a tattoo, go see Tony Johnson down at Platinum Koi in Huntsville, Alabama. They're also throwing on the Hunts Vegas tattoo show, tattoo expo. Now, it was scheduled for May, but it has been postponed. I don't think it's been canceled, but it has been postponed because of everything that's going on. Venom Lures, we've talked a lot about them. we like their stuff. They're a good company. So if you're looking for something different that maybe other people ain't throwing, check out Venom, because they got some stuff that's unlike everybody else. I think the fish around here get pressured so much. I like throwing something a little different. New Canoe is not a sponsor, but we love them, right? Lisa says she's a paramedic.
Yeah.
And she catfishes kayak tournaments.
Sweet.
Got a small, what is it? I got a small one, but never fished from one. Oh, the kayak.
Oh, yeah?
She got a small one, but never fished from one. I mean, what you waiting for?
Right. Put that thing in the water.
Get on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And go catfishing. Yeah.
My dad, the one that put up the money for the tournament and threw out the challenge to everybody else, that's Cockland Express. Hazel Green Chiropractic. Yeah, you can't really see it. Yeah. Hazel Green Chiropractic is the father of the family the kid that got burnt.
Yep.
James Boyle.
James Pops.
Is the one that got burnt, and John Boyle is the one that owns Hazel Green Chiropractic.
Yep.
And I think, On Demand Decals is got some packages on the way as door prizes for the tournament.
Yep.
I think that's everybody.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
Next week we'll be back Tuesday at 7 for episode 8. That'd be 2 months, bro.
Boom.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
And we're continuing, like we were talking about earlier, we're continuing to get more viewers. We've got a lot of new viewers this week. I think that's freaking fantastic. The word spreading out there about the tournament that we're going on. NACA's helping us promote that. I mean, it's just, this is getting larger and larger and larger. And I'm loving it, man.
We're working on stuff in the background to try to make it bigger.
Right.
Try to make it better.
And now we're at the part of the show where we've kind of covered all the content.
Scott's lighting up a Cohiba.
There you go.
Attaboy.
I got a question for all you guys.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like for us? What would y'all like to see us do? What would y'all like? Did you already cover this?
I asked it.
Did you?
It's good. Hit it again.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did I miss it?
I said we're working on some things. Sound.
Yeah.
Video.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And Jeremy Self just threw on there. Sounds good.
Sounds good.
I mean, that's just a $20 mic that I bought that's plugged into my cell phone, which is what the video is coming from. So, I mean, it's nothing high speed. And then I said, what do y'all want to see?
Yeah.
Right? What content would you like to see that you're not seeing in all these other groups and these other TV shows?
Right.
And, all the MLF and everything is shut down. So, there's nothing big to watch.
Right.
And I've been enjoying just watching other people's fishing YouTube videos. You know what I mean? Like just people like us just going out fishing and posting their videos. But, what do they want to see from us?
Right.
What can we do to make you happy?
Right. Exactly. So they say great minds think alike.
Yeah.
So that was
good
awesome.
job.
It's a good job. Good job by us. Yeah. So yeah, continue to think about what things y'all would like. What would entertain you? You know what I mean?
Most definitely.
What would you like to be like? Oh man, Tuesday's coming around. I can't wait to go watch Jeremy and Chris Twisted Hooks because they're going to be talking about this.
Right.
Or they're going to be talking about that.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's the things we want to do. You know what I mean? So yeah, let us know.
There's one other thing.
What's that?
There's the, do you want to be on the show?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because we're all about sitting around and having an adult beverage with another person that likes kayaks or fishing.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't even like those. Maybe you like board games and you just want to come have a drink.
Right.
Right. I'm in.
Maybe you're just bored and want to come have a drink.
Scott says beginners fishing tips.
Beginners fishing tips? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Boom.
I'll write it down.
That's a good one.
Absolutely.
So I don't know if you caught last week, but I'm in a ton of groups, fishing groups, kayak groups, mod groups, right? All that stuff. Chris is in the stuff. Twisted Hooks page is in a bunch of groups. So I see a lot of stuff on the boards about, all the time. Like at least once a week, I see somebody go, "What things do I need for my kayak as a beginner? Like, what are the basic things, right? So that's why we had Tony go over like a basic load last week, right? And everybody's different, but everybody wants rod holders. Everybody, that tournament fishes probably looking for a way to mount electronics, right? They're looking for ways to do an anchor. Right. I mean, these are things that everybody has to deal with. So there is like a basic basic setup that everybody needs. Right. But there's a plethora of different ways to do it.
100%.
Right.
That's the beauty of the whole kayaking thing. Again, going back to New Canoe, we'll give them another plug here with the Freedom Tracks, is that you have the ability, you can move the seat up and down on the Freedom Track. You can have 2 people on an F12. You know what I mean? Me and Shannon's been out there on my kayak, both fishing. You know what I mean? So all of that versatility, that's a big word for a Bama boy. You know what I mean? Anyway, you have a lot of versatility with these kayaks. So, I mean, you can go tournament fish. You can be basic setup, bro. You can do
river fishing, lake fishing, ocean fishing.
Whatever. Doesn't matter. You've got all those options with that type of kayak.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Jason says the lighting's good, but maybe a better camera. Yeah. I mean, this is the best quality that my camera will shoot. It's Ultra HD, but I don't know how it's coming through, on the computer. That is something that I'm looking into, but the digital SLR cameras are not cheap.
No.
Not cheap, but I am looking into it. Scott says that his video keeps zooming in and out. I don't think that's happening here, Scott, because I've got the live feed up on my laptop, so that may be your phone or the TV if you got us up on the big screen again. I'm not sure.
Which is awesome, by the way.
I don't know how to fix it because I'm not seeing it. I don't know.
Yeah, we don't see any type of zoom action on our feed. Now, there is probably a 5-second delay between what you guys are seeing versus what we see here. So... I think, did we cut off of it? Oh, we paused. Okay. So there's a delay in what we see versus what you see. That's why you might hear us go right. Pause for a second. Yeah. Because we're looking at the TV or the computer and trying to get that comments and stuff like that. So, but we're not seeing any zoom action whatsoever.
So I've got family. Ron Biggs, he says he will not be able to make it, but he would also like to donate a Franklin for the cause. Pretty sure Franklin is a $100 bill.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do I send it to you? From Missouri. And Ron, I will do that. Hit me, send me a message, or I'll send you a message. Either way, we'll figure it out. And thank you very much.
100%. Thank you
very much.
Thank you very much.
I don't know what this message is. It's taking forever for stuff to come up. Somebody sent us a message.
Oh. Miss Colleen Hathaway just shared our post. Colleen was a stepmom of mine for about 10 years of my life. She was a very good mother figure for me. You guys don't really know my history, but my childhood was not ideal. I'll just leave it at that. But Colleen was a big staple in my life through the formative years. You know what I mean? So we had lost touch for a long time, and we kind of, again, through social media, were able to reconnect, and that's good. That's been good for me. It's been good for my heart. You know what I mean?
It's cool.
Yeah, it really was. So the fact that she's watching the show and sharing the post, it means a lot to me. You know what I mean? It really does.
Come on out, babe. Look at this setup that she has
smorgasbord
here.
Going on. Yeah.
You gonna
introduce yourselves?
You gonna eat with us?
Yeah, hopefully.
No, you just bringing food out and leaving? Is that it? Just leaving. All right. Ooh. All I got was some drippings off the platter, but that was pretty good.
I don't know if y'all can see all this or not, but
let's I can remedy that real quick.
Looks like the girls went out of their way. Like way out of the way.
Oh, drop the mic. Can you bring out the seasoning packets, babe? Set it up here. What's that?
We couldn't see your post. It's still white.
It's still like coming up. It's taking forever. Wi-Fi or whatever.
Not real sure, but oh wow, it's just now coming up.
Good Lord.
I swear to Christ right now, Amanda said move Venom stuff so food can come out. It just posted right now.
Your comment.
Whoever's comment, it was like
It
Amanda
just
said
came
move
up.
the stuff so that we could, it just popped up. He even said it. He's like, we've got a comment coming in that will not load, and it just popped up.
All right.
So true.
Set it up here. Come on. You did all this work. You need to get some.
We're having some technical difficulties right now too. It will not close the tab from that came in.
P.J. Burgess is on.
Hey, we just got your everything going.
Food
with that.
out here.
Yeah, and I can't close that tab, and I feel like the computer's frozen.
Don't worry about it. What are you trying to close?
I was trying to close the comment that just came in about them talking about it. It finally just went down. Yeah.
So you're not going to eat any of
This
this?
is amazing.
Why not?
It's absolutely amazing.
Okay.
You
Well,
want to know what's what?
I mean,
Absolutely.
Okay.
unless you're going to just sign it to us.
Bite surprise. No, I will. Okay, so starting in the middle, right there in the front.
This guy?
That one is a big catfish fillet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big
So
catfish fillet.
It has the summer savory seasoning on it.
Summer savory.
Which
Yeah.
you can use that for like poultry,
Yeah, we already read all that.
lamb, all
Yeah.
that good stuff.
That's awesome.
So we didn't have any lamb.
Well, that's okay.
We went with catfish. There's some smaller catfish fillets in the front, but it was like small. But when you're grilling catfish, which I didn't know, it's delicate when it's done.
It's
Yeah.
delicate.
It's delicate when it's done. That summer savory seasoning is on the catfish, the salmon, which is the pink stuff.
This guy.
Yep. Also on some of the vegetables there because it's
Over
also
this
good
way?
for veggies.
Yeah.
The asparagus over there.
So the summer savory is on the catfish, the salmon, and some of the veggies.
Yeah.
Okay?
Oh, and the trout. Which
And the
is
trout.
the one in the front with the skin on it.
This
This
guy.
guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never cooked
Trout.
trout before?
Yeah.
Never
Doesn't
had
taste
trout
good.
before.
It's not the seasoning, it's the chef. So I've never cooked it before.
I'm sure it's fine.
Okay. And then on the beef and chicken is the
Beef?
smoking rib rub.
And chicken.
Mhm.
Smoking rib rub.
So I know that like catfish probably would have been a good medium to test these seasonings on it because y'all both have had catfish before.
Yep.
That's why there's a lot of catfish. And there's also stuff here to make fish tacos.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my favorite way on the way.
I mean, I dig fish tacos.
Me too.
So, alright.
So it's cool that P.J. Burgess, who is the Sundress Chef. Where you guys going? Where you going?
I need a beer behind you.
Gotcha. Too easy.
There's hungry lots of children in the house as well. So.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you very much. Both of you.
I'm sure you helped a lot.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not a grill fish. I don't eat fish.
Yeah?
Yeah, no.
I just know how to eat. Jeremy Self says he'd come on.
Well, let's
I mean-
do that.
Get your butt over here and we'll have you on the show.
Dude, if we would have brought this up last week, you could have been over here eating some of this food right now. Because this looks fantastic.
It sure does.
132% fantastic.
All right. So, I
So,
want
yeah.
to try. I'm just going to get a chunk of a little bit of everything.
Get you a little bit of salmon there. Everything. Get you
A bit of everything.
catfish going on here. Yeah. Yeah. I need a knife
Oh,
for
wow.
that.
Like, I don't even, like I told her, I'm not a big salmon fan,
Yeah.
but she threw it on the grill, which is like one of the ways that I like it.
Right.
But that seasoning makes it delicious.
No, my mouth is watering.
It makes salmon good
Yeah.
to me.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's tasty.
Very much tasty.
I can see that being good on just about anything,
Yeah. Absolutely.
which is why she said it's kind of one of those all-around seasonings. That
Yeah.
summer savory.
yeah.
Good
You want to try
God.
the asparagus?
Now I'm all about the meat right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Give me some. She said it was on the catfish too, right?
Yep, I think so. Now, if you don't get a lot of commentary right now,
It's usually a good thing.
that's usually a compliment to the chef. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's tasty.
Very much tasty. If you lick your finger, if you're from Alabama and you lick your fingers, I mean, you
It's
know,
good day.
you know it's good food. Yeah, I think they do that in Kentucky too. Why it's Kentucky Fried Chicken finger licking good.
Throw me some of them asparagus.
All right, then.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
I'll eat my fingers. I don't care.
That's really good with the asparagus too.
Oh, yo. That's good. Sundress Chef.
Yep.
You better check out her stuff. Seasoning's on point. Look, I know what I'm talking about when it comes to food.
Yeah.
All right.
Neither one of us, are lacking in the food area. Let's say that.
Okay. So, I mean, you don't need a knife if you just want that slab of beef.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta try this other. The smoking rib rub.
Yeah. Just gonna, do it Alabama style.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wow, that's cooked great.
I love the little bit of heat. It's not hot. Just enough to give it flavor.
So far, that's my favorite. That mesquite taste.
I mean, I'm a caveman. I love beef.
Right.
But, yeah.
Wow. Good. I mean, I don't know how a better way to tell you guys.
I don't know if you can see it. That's the summer savory. That's the smoking rib rub.
Wow.
And the third one is probably still in the house.
Yeah.
Yep. That's good.
Wow.
Real good.
Again, if we're not talking a whole lot, that's usually because we're stuffing our face because the food is delicious.
I do believe I will order some more of that
Oh, yeah.
because that is good. I love the little bit of heat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. This is also the first time we've ever done some type of taste testing.
Sure.
You know what I mean? We're not real skilled in this area. What we do know how to do is eat. What we haven't done a whole lot of is eat and talk about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're usually like,
Probably sounds like
again,
a fat guy eating.
caveman. Nom, nom, nom. Nom, nom, nom. You know what I mean? But, that is fantastic.
Yeah.
That's absolutely fantastic.
Now, I've never had trout. Have you ever eaten trout?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have not.
It's kind of a flaky fish, if you know what I mean.
I'm gonna bring this guy over here.
Oh, you said trout. I thought you said salmon. My bad.
Oh, I said I'm not a fan of salmon, but I'm a fan of that salmon
Yeah. Again,
because it was grilled. A lot of people. It's supposed to be like super undercooked, or I don't know. I feel like it's undercooked most of the time.
yeah.
I'm not a fan of it, but when it's on the grill and seasoned well, shoot, that's good.
Yeah.
But I've never eaten trout.
Well.
Dude.
Yo. It's good, man.
Dude.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of trout.
It's kind of a salmony type of fish, if you will. Kind of breaks apart. It's not really. It's kind of a flake. I don't know.
Super flaky.
Yeah, flaky.
It's still juicy though.
It's very juicy. So I think that's compliments to the chefs.
Are
know
you?
what I mean?
Is this you just giving it to me?
100%.
Why aren't you eating it?
I am eating it. I'm just eating it off the plate.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like everybody else. I just get my fish from the grocery store. And what's cod? You know, I like whitefish most of the time.
Yeah.
Catfish, if it's done right.
Tilapia.
I like it. Tilapia's real good.
Yeah.
Mahi mahi. I'm a fan of tuna at the sushi bar. Oh my god. What I'm trying not to do is just sit here and eat
And not talk.
and
Yeah.
not talk.
That's very hard for us to do right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because this is delicious.
Our computer's pretty much stopped working.
I don't know if y'all can see us anymore. We can't see.
We don't know if you've commented.
We haven't
just
been able
shut
to
down.
see anything for the last 5 minutes. Of course, we're engorging ourselves in the food right now. So,
Man. Oh, there we go.
oh, we're back again.
Oh, we're way up.
Hey, remember he said you got a smoker. Oh, we're kind of back.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're way back on the comments there. Let's get down.
New notifications from Deborah, Lyndon. Eat that trout
Eat
skin
that
too.
trout skin.
I don't know. I'm kind of scared of that right now.
I mean, I've never eaten trout skin. I've never eaten trout until now.
Oh wow! Amy Rambo says she can't wait to try it out on duck.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. She said, Deborah.
I've had duck once.
Yeah,
Yeah, once.
I've never had it. What'd Deborah say?
Scott says he misses us.
Well, we miss you too, bro.
She said we got her jealous because she's at work having to eat a turkey sandwich. 1 piece of turkey, 1 piece of cheese, 2 pieces of bread. I mean,
Sounds like my lunch.
yeah.
Yeah.
You just need a wife who's going to slave over the food and then not eat any of it with you.
She's, yeah.
I mean, grouper sounds good. I've
Yeah.
never eat it, but it looks like an enormous bass. That's what it looks like to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
I know it's got a little more color and a little more, I don't know, big old bubble things on its skin, but it looks like a bass.
They're ugly.
Yeah, they're
actually.
ugly.
Yeah. But man,
My phone's ringing.
yeah.
Aunt Sylvie's caught landlocked salmon in northern Maine ice fishing.
That's cool.
Heck yeah. Ma says you can see us fine.
Good. Good. Man.
Scott's trying to call.
Yeah.
Scott, you can't call.
Scott, we can't call right now because we're using Jeremy's phone to broadcast the show.
Aaron Mumper.
You can call my phone.
Well, he says orange roughy. I think that's one of Mom's favorite.
Orange Ruffy?
Yeah.
What's an Orange Ruffy?
A fish. Mom says love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
y'all see all this, right?
if it's made of meat, I'm pretty much in.
Yeah. 110. 110%.
And I really do enjoy that salmon. I think
Yeah.
maybe, earlier on in my life when I first tried it, maybe it wasn't cooked right. But it left a bad taste in my mouth. Mm-hmm. And I was really hesitant to ever eat it again.
Thank you for putting the SundressChef.com on. I don't know which one did
on
that.
the comments. Shannon or
Or
Amanda.
Amanda, one of the two. Yeah, one of the two just put the sundresschef.com web page.
Yep, go there and check out the seasonings.
Yeah, get you some.
I mean, I wish you could taste it.
Me too.
Good Lord.
Man, this is a lot. They outdid themselves. Yeah.
She says, I got enough fish for everybody to have a bite.
Yeah.
I think you got enough for everybody to have a meal.
I think you got enough fish to have, or enough food here for everybody in the neighborhood to have a bite, actually.
So Trinity came on and is talking about, he threw the link up to catch some relief.
Right.
We hadn't really talked about it.
We were going to wait.
We're doing a review on a product for fishermen. Pain relief.
Yep.
Okay. If you're a fisherman or on a kayak, I'm sure you know about it.
Right.
Pain.
Yep.
Even if you're not.
It's
everybody has pain.
It's a CBD based pain reliever. So we are going to wait until next weekend or next week episode to give a full review. We got we got some stuff a couple days ago.
Yeah, Sunday.
Yeah,
Got out of the mail.
Yeah, and we're going to put a full week's of use into that so that we can come back to you guys next week and give you, a full week's of review and how it helped, if it helped. I think that everybody has a different body type. I know that CBD out there will help a lot of people. I've heard a lot of people tell me that it helps them a lot. I've used it before on myself, and it does help. And there's some folks that it may not help. It just depends on who you are. So I think that that they got some good products out there, and we're going to give it a shot and see what it does for us. That way, we'll give a full week's review next week.
I will say that it was 2 years ago when we went to Iowa.
Yeah.
My back was locked up tight.
Yeah.
Tight. Super tight. And I was actually contemplating going to the emergency room because it was hurting so bad. And a friend of the family with my parents had some CBD ointment, and it decreased it enough that I didn't feel like I was dying. So I know that whatever that stuff was worked. I don't know the name of it. Okay. But I'm hopeful that this stuff does the same stuff. And so far, I mean, I'm not going to say it's not working. I think it's working.
Right.
I mean,
we've got a couple different
weather and everything. It affects me, affects you too, right? Affects your leg.
Yep. The colder and wetter it is, the more pain I feel. If it's cold and rainy, it's one of the worst days. You know what I mean? But the products that we've gotten are different dosages.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Different applications.
And I really don't want to get too much into that.
No, we're gonna talk about it next week.
Yeah. This week we decided to.
But if you're interested in it, go check it out.
Yeah.
Maybe you can tell us how it's working for you if you get it. We also have some stuff that's going to be coming out for giveaways that we'll talk about next week too. Right.
Scott Atkins says that he uses CBD for pain himself.
Yep.
Yeah. See. Deborah says, great show.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We appreciate you. Last week was her first time tuning in. She's back again this week.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is. It's
Come
fantastic.
on back.
Yep. We hope to see you next Tuesday.
Man,
So.
I'm going to have the best lunch tomorrow.
Man. Wow.
Yeah. The lady said that all they did was rub it on and cook it.
Yeah.
There was no
No
prep
prep
work.
work involved?
So easy a fisherman could do it.
Yeah. Or a caveman. One of the two. We're kind of both a little bit. You know what I mean? We're unga bunga bass fishermen type of deal.
Good stuff.
Very good. It's G-U-D good, bro. G-U-D. I don't even know what I want to try next. I mean, golly.
I mean, I feel like just shutting the camera off and being a pig.
I mean, that's where I'm at. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be, respectful for you guys and not show you my true self eating.
It's good.
Shannon knows way too much about that. But we've done our time too. So we've been on it for a couple hours now.
A couple hours. I'm sure you're all sick of us.
Yeah. So next Tuesday, 7 p.m.
Same bat time.
Same bat channel. And y'all have a good night.
Yeah. She wants to know if this is going to be available at the tournament in September.
I mean,
if you bring it, I'll cook it.
are you talking about like got some coming for Bubba and us? We will see.
What's that?
Mark Coughlin says, got some coming for Bubba and us. We will see.
Okay.
I guess she's commenting on Melinda's. Good night, Miss Zoe. Y'all have a good one.
Bye, y'all.
Deuces.